Hello, my kin. My name is Kin Ping, but you can call me Kin, and welcome back to another video. I'm so sorry I didn't manage to get one out last week. That was just really annoying. So before we get into this tier list, I just want to apologize for that. I literally recorded 2 videos in one day, and both of them didn't work out. So that was like a couple weeks worth of content that I just could not get out, which I'm really sorry about. It was really good content as well, which was really annoying, but I'm redoing those videos and hoping to get them out to you guys in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, we'll go right on to the tier list now, and this tier list is about if I could beat up Overwatch characters in a fist fight. So keep in mind, this isn't a fist fight, it isn't with the weapons and stuff. Mind you, people like Doomfist will have their weapons, because it's well, I guess it's classified as a weapon, but it's still part of his fist, right? So anything that's part of their fists, they can keep, I guess. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it anyway. So the reason I'm doing this tier list is because, well, I did the FNAF tier list about beating up FNAF characters, and that is really popular, even though people continue to forget that I don't actually believe I could beat up any of them. Like, I know Golden Freddy's really powerful, you don't have to keep telling me, but it's all good. So I'm going to be doing the same one here. So obviously the same disclaimer. I don't realistically think I could beat up any of these characters in a fist fight, really. I honestly think most of them would probably kick my ass. I mean, I've never been in a fight before, so, I got no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, we got here easy win. So this is like people would thrash, obviously. Then we got difficult win. This is people that would stand a bit of a chance against me. Then we got maybe, and this is where I'll put people that I'm not entirely sure on how good their melee prowess might be. Like, it's just really hard to tell, I guess. Then lose is people I would inevitably lose to, but I'd be able to, like, maybe put up a bit of a fight, not necessarily do damage to them, but just survive for a bit. And then absolutely destroyed, it's people I would not stand a single chance against. That would defeat me in like the first like 20 seconds kind of thing. So yeah. And obviously while I'm doing this video, I will put pictures of the characters I'm talking about to the right of the screen. That way you guys can look through the video on the little bar below and see the pictures and just skip to whoever you want to hear me talk about, basically. If it's your main or anything like that. So, we'll just get right into it. There's like, I can't remember exactly how many characters, and of course I will talk about Life Weaver at the end. I have not forgotten about him, so don't you worry. Anyway, the first one is Anna. Now, obviously this is old Anna. This is old Anna, not young Anna, because, old Anna is like the canon Anna at the moment, I guess. And this will be a little bit controversial, but I'm going to put her in difficult win. And I think the reason for that is because, she's really experienced, and while I probably could beat her up, she's probably got lots of different tactics and moves, which would prove really, like, difficult to deal with, I think. So that's why I'm going to put her in difficult win. I think that just makes more sense than putting her in easy, because she's obviously been in a lot of fights. Okay, next is Ash. Now, I really do like Ash's character. I think she's really, really cool. But that being said, I think I could actually destroy her. Ash, like, she has Bob. Bob's her muscle, right? There's no, like, point for her to be good in, like, melee and stuff as well, because she's just got Bob. And Bob's an absolute tank. So she doesn't necessarily need to be good at combat. And I don't think she's good at combat because she's a sniper. Not saying snipers aren't good at combat. I'm just saying I think I could beat her up. Next, Baptiste. Now, Baptiste, I don't know much about him. And I don't know, I mean, obviously he was a mercenary, I think. So, I can't actually get a good read on how good his melee prowess will be, so I'm going to put him in maybe. I'm really unsure. I mean, you'd think he wouldn't be as good as lots of other characters because he's a healer, but that being said, some of the healers are absolute tanks and good in melee, so it's kind of awkward. I'm not exactly sure where to put him, that's why I'm going to put him in maybe. Okay, next we've got Bastion. Now, Bastion, it basically gives me flashbacks to my FNAF tier list because, he's similar to an animatronic. And I'm going to put him in difficult win. Difficult win because I don't think... Well, no, it would be really hard to do damage to him. That's the thing. It'd be really hard to do a lot of damage to Bastion. But, that being said, he's not exactly the fastest boy in the world. So I could probably, you know, run circles around him while I figure out where his weak point is, and I just destroy that. Because he's not like artillery form or turret form or anything like that. He's just Bastion, and I think his punches would be kind of slow. Now Brig. Brig is my main, for anyone that's wondering at all. I know no one is, but Brig's my main at the moment. She's awesome to play, my favourite character. I think I'd lose. I don't think I'd get absolutely destroyed, because I think I could last maybe a minute, maybe a little bit more than a minute, but I certainly couldn't last any longer than that, because, you know, I mean, she's been, what, trained by Reinhardt and Torb, so it's kind of like, yeah, I don't have any chance against that, and I think she's like 6'2" or something, so, yeah. Okay, next up is Cassidy. Now, I think Cassidy probably is better melee than Ashe, even though they're like similar sort of characters. I think I'm going to put him in maybe though, because I'm still not sure. I mean, he's got like a robotic arm or something, a metal arm, so I'm going to put it in maybe. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Next we got Doomfist. Now, yeah, Doomfist would absolutely destroy me. I think it'd absolutely destroy anyone. Yeah, he is like the fist fighter, you know? He's like the boxer. He's like the guy you don't want to get in a fist fight with, because that's kind of his thing. Diva's pretty obvious. I mean, that's an easy win. If she's not in her mech, she has her gun. If she doesn't have her gun, then you know, that's easy. Echo, I think I'm going to go down the same road as Bastion and put in difficult win. Echo's design doesn't seem... I mean, obviously it is really strong, but it doesn't seem really strong, if you know what I mean. Like, it looks like it could be broken with enough force, even though it's like... I think it's like magnetic fields or some shit holding all the arms and legs together and all that fancy stuff. But I think I could take her out. Because I don't think she has enough force in her punches to properly hurt me. So I think I could win that. Be a bit difficult, but yeah. Okay, Genji. I'm going to put Genji and Hanzo together because both of them are absolute units, and I mean, they've got professional training their whole life, so there is absolutely no way I could defeat them. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there is no way. No way at all. Okay, next up, Junker Queen. I'm not sure what to put Junker Queen. Obviously, I think I'd lose to Junker Queen, just because she's so tall and she's so strong, and it's like I can't actually do much against that. So, yeah. I think I'll put her in lose. And I think the reason for that is because I could maybe run around a bit, like just run away kind of thing. I think. And I could possibly use her height to my advantage. Just get out of her reach. Do some knee blows and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure. Junkrat, I would absolutely clap that asshole. I just don't even care about... My anger towards that character would be so severe, I would just destroy him. Kiriko, for the same reason as Hanzo and Genji, I'm putting her in absolutely destroyed. She'd kick my ass. There's no doubt about that. Lucio. Now, the thing about him, if he had his, like, boots on, I couldn't even catch him. There'd be nothing I could do. But if he didn't, because, you know, that's technically... Is it technically a weapon? I don't know. But in a fist fight between me and him, I think I'd win. He's fast. He's a support. You know, supports are frail. I could beat him up. I think. Even though I've put 2 supports in the highest tiers at the moment, I think I could win that. Mei. Obviously she isn't a melee fighter. But for some reason she got 250 health, but, you know, ain't judging. I think that'd be an easy win. Same as Mercy, because... Would you classify her wings as a weapon? This is really... I'm not sure about all this stuff. I need to look at the equipment a little bit better, but I think I could take up Mercy as well. Okay, then we have Moira. Now, Moira is definitely a difficult win. I think I should still beat her. Well, she is real tall and everything, but the claws. She's got, well, her nails, you know, but they're basically claws, and she could scratch you to shit, man. So, I think that'd be a difficult win. I can't see myself... I could actually, yeah, I could lose. I'm going to put her in maybe. It's a difficult one. Okay, then we have Orisa. I'm gonna put Orisa in lose because there's just her design is so robust. It's like, how do you actually do any damage to that? Like with Bastion and Echo, you can kind of see some weak points, but with Orisa, it's like she's just solid metal, dude. I don't think you could actually do much damage. Okay, Farah is another one I have no idea about. Oh, no. Maybe. I mean, we could say she's a younger Anna, in quotation marks, but I'm still not sure, so that's why I'm going to put her in maybe, because, I mean, is her jetpack a weapon? That's the thing. Anyway, Ramatra. Now, when I first recorded this video, I hadn't even thought about his nemesis form. Like, that hadn't even crossed my mind. So originally, I'd put him in maybe, because I was like, yeah, I mean, he's just an Omnic, he's kind of frail, I could probably beat him up. I didn't even realize his Omnic form was a thing, basically. So, keeping in mind that his Omnic form is a thing, I'd get absolutely stomped. Okay, next we have Reaper. I think Reaper, he would defeat me. I don't think I'd get destroyed. I mean, realistically, I probably would. I don't think I would. I think I'd destroy him. Well, no, I don't think I'd destroy it. I think I would destroy him and him not being able to destroy me right away. Next up is Reinhardt. Now, like Doomfist, Reinhardt is the one guy you don't want to get into a fist fight with, so that's pretty obviously going to be destroyed. I could stand here and say, oh, but I could use his height to his disadvantage and stuff, but realistically, I don't think I'd be able to, because that guy moves fast as well, you know? That's the thing, he's really big and he moves fast, so there's nothing I can do against that. Hog, I think I might stand a chance against, I'm not sure. I'm going to put him in lose, but only because there's it's like 60-40. 40% I'd win, 60% he'd win, because, I mean, he's not necessarily slow. No, yeah, I think I would lose that. I think I'd do some damage, though. I think I would do some damage. Okay, now Sigma, I'm not sure about. Obviously he's real big, and he's probably, got some decent muscle and can actually do some decent hits. Still not sure where I want to put him, though. I think I'll put him in maybe for now. And then we've got Sojourn. I'm going to do Sojourn and Soldier together, putting it both in lose. I don't know why I'm losing so much. This is meant to be the exact opposite, but, Anyway, these two, well, Sojourn for one, metal arms, metal legs, she would kick my ass. Soldier, same reason for Reaper, he's kind of experienced. He'd kick my ass and everything. So, yeah. Okay, now Sombra. Sombra, I think I'd defeat, because if she didn't hack me, she couldn't do much against me, right? And hacking is her weapon, so I could defeat her. Boom. Symmetra, same reason. Without her turrets and technology, she's nothing. I could destroy her, because her turrets and... Yeah, she doesn't have an ability that isn't to do with, like, technology, if you know what I mean. She's got, what, her turrets... her teleport, her gun, nothing melee orientated at all. The Dwarf. Difficult win. He'd be hard. I think he would. He's a fast guy too. He's a fast dwarf, but I think I could take him out. Tracer. Now, is Tracer's teleport, zap, quick things, time travel shit, is that a weapon? Because if it's not, it's an easy win. If it is, I'd probably lose. I'm going to go easy... Oh, no. I'm going to go easy win. Because without that, which I'm going to classify as a weapon, I think, I would defeat her. I was going to say Black Widow. Widowmaker. This is another one I'm not sure about. Obviously, she's a sniper, but it's like... There are lots of characters in pop culture that have been ballerinas and then use, like, ballerina stuff, or dancing, sorry, in, like, combat, and they actually turn out to be really good in, like, athletic combat, if you know what I mean. So, I think I'm gonna keep her in maybe for now, yeah. Okay, Monkey. Monkey is easy win. Monkey would be destroyed. Easy Monkey win. Hammond, difficult win, because he's so small. This is not including the ball, by the way. This is just the rodent. Because he's so small, it'd be really difficult. Okay, Zarya. absolutely destroyed. You know that scene, I think it's Infinity War, where Captain America tries to go and fight Thanos, but then Thanos, like, one punches him? That would be me and Zarya. I would just try and hold my ground, but then she just one punch me and I'd just be over and it'd just finish, basically. So yeah, I would not stand a single chance. And then we got Zenyatta. I'm gonna put him in maybe. Because, you know, he's an Omnic. I mean, that's not like my reason, but it's like he's metal. And he's like cooked with the hands. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in maybe because I'm not sure if I could beat him up. Depends how fast he moves. But he does have good hand attacks and everything. But yeah, there we go, my kin. That is the tier list. Felt a little quick. But, you know, I wasn't going to do a two-parter. This was just going to be a single video because I got other stuff to make. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think this turned out pretty well. It's pretty even, all things considered. If you put, like, Tracer and Winston into difficult win, it's actually really even split. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy with how that came out. I can take out half the roster, guys. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Alright guys, that was just a short video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Obviously this tier list is just on Tier Maker, you know, just search up Overwatch. I don't really need to leave a link in the description because it's, you know, one of the first ones to come up. Oh, Lifeweaver! I nearly forgot about Lifeweaver. I was wrapping up, I was ready to say bye. Lifeweaver, okay. Now, I haven't actually played as Lifeweaver. I haven't seen much of him, to be completely honest. The guy's got a metal arm, which is actually kind of spiky. But I think I could defeat him. I think it'd actually be an easy win. I don't think he is much of a threat because, you know, he doesn't seem really melee. And the damage he does is shit. And he's all about, you know, kind of like retreating, if you know what I mean. Like pulling people away and jumping up on platforms and stuff and putting down a tree. He's not melee focused at all. So I'd put him in easy win, which means I can beat up more than half the roster. Boom. There we go. Okay. Sweet. That's all from me today, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my kin.